Welcome back. Welcome to season 2 of the Benchwarmers podcast with my co-host and avid Colts fan Will Alt and Tom Brady fan, other co-host Jonah Geisel. As you notice, we're missing our third co-host, Axon Best. He decided that
He's too good for us.
he's too good for us. So,
Way
but
better.
hopefully,
All-conference quarterback.
decided to be better. Yeah,
Not our
we're
all-conference
fine
center,
now.
though.
No,
Same
I'm
bets.
always here.
That's dedication.
I'm your host, Zane Betts, obviously, but we hope to have him return. We have lots of new segments for you guys, and we will just start this off with a bang.
I'm most excited for this
I'm
one.
most excited
for
for
that
this
side
one.
of the table.
Probably for this side. It splits about halfway here. But we're starting off with the Colts QB struggles. If you don't know, a lot is going on in Indy right now. Not a lot of good things unless you're a very avid Daniel Jones supporter. Then you are just loving life right
Daniel
now.
Nichols.
All right.
How many days ago is that he got announced?
Like
Three. Yeah. Earlier
This this week.
So my first thing is I just think Jones is the way to a wild card appearance. You can build off that, but I don't have much more to say. I just think Colts are going to the wild card. Also because they traded Sam Ehlinger. That was the
Where'd he go?
Preseason.
Preseason.
They didn't trade him.
They didn't trade him. He left free agency. But also we made the little decision that's probably why we haven't made the playoffs in a while.
Yeah.
Right.
Ever since Sam
Good
Ehlinger
luck
got
to him.
drafted, we have yet to make the playoffs.
Even though he's a Texas legend, but sorry.
So.
Do we give Will his
So
10 minutes?
What?
Do we give you your 10
You got to
minutes?
start a stopwatch here.
Okay. So I have a lot to say about this topic because I am a Colts fan. Well, like if you keep up with, if you're a Colts fan, if not, whatever. But I've watched maybe 100 clips of this training camp battle, and I mean it was very close, and it surprises me kind of because Anthony Richardson is like the second youngest starting quarterback in the league right now, and he showed some signs last year that he could have been good, but there's also a lot of signs that he is Jamarcus Russell. So it's just. But I think what it really comes down to, there's probably something going on behind the scenes, whether that's like AR's like work ethic wasn't good enough, or he just didn't like film, he wasn't put in the most behind the scenes, which I think most Colts fans aren't looking at because Shane Steichen was a part of the Super Bowl loss of the Eagles. Very smart offensive mind. So if he thinks Daniel Jones will win him more games, that is his call. I also think this is make or break year for Chris Ballard and Shane because we've just been mid since Shane came. So I think their idea is Daniel Jones will save their job for another year so they could draft Arch, Lagway, Newsbuyer. Who? Mendoza, I guess. I think their goal is just if they make the playoffs, I think they'll keep their job, and I think that's just the goal. But long-term effect, I don't think AR is going to start another game for us unless something happens. Because if you guys saw, his agent said AR has lost trust with the front office, which doesn't surprise me, but...
I think he's going to pull Jonathan Taylor. He's going to play hurt until he gets more money.
That's
or until he gets to
smart.
start
Well, let's
again.
be real, how much money is he going to get after his last 2 seasons?
I don't know, but
So yeah, that's all I
somebody's going to pay him. Jacksonville might pay him. Whatever problems they got going on
Well,
over
they
there.
paid T-Law like $300 million.
Yeah.
But yeah, why not throw another one in there?
Why not? Clemson. Oh, whoops. You got any thoughts?
Any
Oh,
thoughts?
so I thought you
Oh,
were
I'm
gonna
going to just limit myself there.
All
We're
right.
good.
Okay.
Well, yeah, the Colts quarterback situation isn't the most notable. Probably the Browns is the most notable with like 6 quarterbacks in the quarterback room. But it's obviously not one of the best. Whenever I think of both of them, they both have their moments. Like when I think of Daniel Jones, that clip plays in my head, the like 75-yard rush,
Where he
and then he trips, face plants like 10 yards in front of the end zone. And then obviously Anthony Richardson had his moments during the season, and subbing himself out when he gets tired. A lot of the
I just sorry to cut in front of you. I think his
yeah.
mindset just wasn't right. Because,
Yeah.
like the Colts QB coach said, he thinks he did all he did, and he thinks AR worked very hard. He looked a lot better than he did last year, but I just don't. He has the mindset of a college kid, which is he's 21.
Yeah.
I think what ruined AR's career, if it is truly, I don't know what's going to happen after this, but I think what set him off, he only had started 1 season in college.
Oh yeah.
He was like a sophomore or whatever he was. Went to the NFL when he's like barely turned 20. And he only started a couple, like 14 games in high school, I think is what I saw. So he had like 24 starts before he got to the NFL. I think what he should have done was he should have stayed at Florida for that year. Because he needed, like, his mechanics just weren't good. And him being injured every single year hasn't helped.
Yeah.
His read progression is just not where it needs to be. He just sticks on a guy.
And I mean, he didn't throw, like how you said, checkdowns weren't good.
Yeah, no,
intermediate,
very bad.
like in the middle of the field.
He's the only person I've ever seen that it's easier for him to throw a 50-yard bomb than it is to throw a 5-yard pass.
Yeah, I don't think when you think of Anthony Richardson, you think of an NFL highlight. Like automatically when I think of him, I'm going to that Florida jump ball.
Yeah,
jump pass that he threw. That's literally where he's fading away and doing.
That probably increases draft stock quite a bit.
Yeah, everybody's like, this guy's gonna be the greatest thing ever, and then
his combine
he was
throw of like
indeed
75 yards in the air.
Which, yeah, you said how he hasn't even started much. I feel like most people didn't expect him to go that high in the draft. So like when he got drafted, people were like, oh, like it'll be like he's a project quarterback, it'll take time. And now they're like, well, you're not giving him the time, but like obviously based off of his production last season wasn't great.
I think if he would not have gotten hurt the last 2 seasons, if he would have played his rookie year and he got hurt a little bit last year, if he would have played all of those games, I think he'd still be the starter. Daniel Jones wouldn't be on the team.
Yeah.
And
Sam Ehlinger would still be cold.
Sam Ehlinger would probably still be a Colt. And it's just, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just like really disappointed.
See, I don't know. Just before anybody starts crying.
I don't know. I think another team should give him a chance, though.
I've seen his
I don't
trade
think it's time to give up.
estimations.
No.
People are still digging in on Justin Fields, so they can still give Anthony Richardson
That's
a
kind of what
chance.
I'm thinking. There are plenty of teams where, like Steelers,
That's what I was gonna say.
Hey, Rodgers said he's gonna retire this year. Might as well just throw like a 3rd, 4th round pick for him because you ain't gonna get much for
Do
him.
something stupid, just run pass option the whole time.
Yeah,
Something's gonna work.
yeah. Let's just hope. I just don't think he'll start for the Colts again because of how he's been benched twice.
Unless
He
Daniel
left the
Jones
game
sucks
big
or gets
game.
injured.
Like I don't know. I don't think he'll start again for us.
Unless
Yeah, unless Daniel Jones gets hurt.
Yeah,
All right, let's get
Let's
off this
try
topic.
All right, so for this, we got a little news segment. So earlier today, I went on a random NFL player generator, and I got 5 running backs that my 2 co-hosts are going to see if they can rank 1 through 5.
So we're doing this together, like
Yeah,
we're
you
a
guys
team.
are-
Okay,
Oh,
we're a
we
team.
got it.
We're a
Okay,
team.
I see, I
Okay.
see.
Okay, I don't get to rank because obviously I know who it is, but they won't know who's coming next. So I just tell you player, obviously, or not obviously. The first player is Austin Eckler, so you can rank him somewhere 1 through 5.
Is
and
this
then
is this current running backs?
current running backs.
I was gonna
For
say
the-
when I had him on my
Is
fantasy
it, are they
team-
all starters or like?
they're- most of the time they're one or
Well-known
two.
names?
It's well-known names.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I had him on my fantasy team like 2 years ago, he was like one of the best.
So if
producing
we're going off
running backs.
right now,
You know,
he's like running back like 2 or 3. Cause like the Commanders got that guy I drafted in fantasy, whatever his name is.
Brian.
No,
or-
not him. They have him.
They have
He's
him, and
and
then
the
I don't know
J
his
big name,
Yeah.
Quasi or whatever. Cool
Jay-
highlight reel at a preseason
Yeah,
game
Jay
last
big
week.
name.
Oh,
And they said, but they're shopping Brian Robinson. Did you see that? They said they want to trade
I
him.
saw because I think he wants out. Brian Robinson.
Yeah, I think it's 4 or 5.
That's what I was thinking. I was
Do
in
we
my
want to
mind.
leave? Do we want to leave 5 open?
I was
'Cause he
thinking
might give us like
4.
some terrible player.
Yeah.
I like 4.
I
Let's go
think
4. Okay.
Yeah, because like he was
Give us like 9.
giving me
9s or something.
consistent points in fantasy like
Let's
every
see.
week that 1 week.
All right.
I don't know if that was. I don't know what year that was.
Second guy is Trevor Etienne.
Oh,
Trevor Etienne.
Trevor Etienne.
Etienne.
Travis's brother?
Yeah.
Okay.
He
I
plays
don't like
for
speaking
the-
English.
Yeah.
I thought you just like wrote down
Etienne.
Travis wrong. Okay,
No, I
Trevor.
spelled-
He's a
I
rookie,
spelled-
isn't
I
he?
spelled his name.
He
for
plays
you
for
here.
doesn't he has the other Jags?
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
Travis.
No, Travis isn't. Trevor isn't. My fault.
Are we talking about the Georgia running back or are we talking about the Jaguars
The
one?
Georgia running back who just got drafted.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's Trevor Etienne.
Yes.
He's not on the Jaguars.
He's not on the Jaguars.
No, I was
He's thinking of Travis.
Okay,
Yep.
this is 5.
I mean,
Well, he
yeah,
hasn't even
He hasn't
played.
played a game. He got like arrested, didn't he? Like he's 5.
I mean, he's from Georgia. He probably got arrested.
I did the first 5, so I didn't even
okay.
pay attention to see
Okay.
who was on here. Who, let me
I did. I thought he was still in college.
I think the next Kareem Hunt. That's your third one, Kareem Hunt.
Okay.
Is he?
Okay,
is
he
older
did.
now?
He did pretty well in the Chiefs last year.
He's always a solid running back.
Would I take him over Austin Eckler? I don't know, but
You're
you're
gonna
gonna
have
have
to.
to.
So are you thinking leave the top? I feel like there's still gonna be one that we think is lower. So do we put? I don't know if we.
Okay, how much worse can we get between Kareem Hunt?
That's true,
We've
yeah.
named 2.
Because I don't know if we want to put Kareem Hunt.
We got like every star running back in the league left. Like there's no way we
I don't know.
get
If,
one.
yeah, I don't know if we want to put Kareem Hunt at
There is
2.
a way.
So do we just put him at 3?
There's a way.
There's
Now
a
I
way.
think we might as well throw him at 1 at this point. I think we're
I'm
at-
2 highest. I'd go 2 highest.
Okay, we'll go 2 then.
All right, and number 4 is Jahmyr Gibbs.
1. I'm taking 3 running backs over him.
Dude, wait.
Jahmyr Gibbs
Saquon, Derrick Henry,
and
Bijan.
Jonathan Taylor.
Oh.
Yeah.
And your 4th, which will be your 3rd place, is Bucky Irving.
Okay. I'm fine with that.
You should have thrown Kareem Hunt down, dude. Bucky Irving's my dog.
I have on my
Fantasy
fantasy
football
team.
Legend. Love Bucky Irving.
I have
Okay.
on one of my fantasy teams, and I'm thinking of naming the team Rubber Bucky.
I think if we could go back and change it, if we flipped Bucky and Kareem Hunt.
That's a good list. I think we
Wait.
were good.
Wait, what do we have? We had
So at 1 is Jahmyr Gibbs.
Yeah.
2, Kareem Hunt. 3 is Bucky Irving.
okay.
4 is Austin Eckler. And
Yeah, I
5
think if
is
we flip
Travis.
Bucky and Kareem Hunt, I'm not that mad. I think that's a good list. Because I think Kareem Hunt and Austin Eckler are interchangeable. They're both washed.
Yeah, I just went on here and selected running backs and went the first 5.
I'm
This
surprised
is
if we
who
got
I
Jahmyr Gibbs if we just went first 5. Huh. All right, I'm not mad about
Well, I had to
that.
spin twice because the 5th one was like, dude, I hadn't even had to run back. I was like, he's gonna be 5 automatically. But obviously, Trevor Etienne is. 'Cause
Yeah, I thought he still at Florida.
All right,
Or no,
now
he went to Georgia.
he did go to Georgia because he tore up my Longhorns last year.
Yeah, I didn't know. All right.
All right, now we're gonna switch over to the college football side of things, and we're gonna start off with a game we're most excited for this 2025-2026 season. I would expect us to all have the same answer.
I think-
but
I know
Yeah,
me and
I have
Zane
a couple
the same
options,
answer.
but I think
okay.
my number one's probably.
I'll start. My number 1 is obviously Texas at Ohio State. I mean, what, number 1 versus number 2? Is that
I think it's
or
number
3. Number 3 Ohio
Three.
State because it's Texas, Penn State.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yep.
I don't know how Ohio State's not 2 because
I
obviously
feel
Texas
weird
can be
to me.
1.
Is it,
but
yeah, Penn State.
Penn State.
They can't.
If they only have is Drew
average
Algier or
yeah,
whatever.
Drew Aller. And that's it.
Whatever.
They lost the guy me and Will couldn't think of ever when we were
Abdul
talking
Carter,
about the
yeah, that
draft.
was really bad out of us.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely think Texas at Ohio State.
Yeah,
Just sucks it's not a night game.
That,
think-
yeah, big noon kickoff really.
yeah,
is
that's so dumb. Yeah, mine's Texas, Ohio State. I mean, these are like the two this is the most not hype non-conference game by far.
Mhm.
Cause
Probably a while.
yeah,
I don't know a game
'Cause,
that's been this built up in a while.
I'm an Indiana fan, but we play Indiana State, Kent State. I don't even know the
We
other
don't need to
team.
get into our shit.
Yeah, so it's
Don't make the SEC fans mad.
Oh, just wait till we spin this wheel. We'll probably land on Indiana.
I
No,
hope so.
it's just now that you see that you can have a bad schedule and just win. IU went 10-1 last year, 9-1.
11-2 after we lost.
11-2 with the 130th strength of schedule, something like that.
Yeah, and we still make the playoffs. They don't. There's not games like this. We're probably not gonna see another game like this for a long time.
Yeah, but to be fair though, you think they were scheduling that schedule and they're like, we're gonna be good this year, so let's just load them. They're probably
Yeah,
still
that's
thinking
true.
we were
We
gonna
probably-
we were gonna suck
500
this
at
year.
best.
Yeah, 500
Best.
at best.
Yeah.
I just think, and plus it's Texas, Arch Manning versus Julian Swan or whatever.
Julian's saying, yeah.
Julian Sam.
Sure.
Yeah, whatever his name is.
I gotta watch Arch Manning first start game as a starter, name the starter week 1
At
versus.
Columbia.
I'm excited.
I'm
Dude,
I'm excited.
I'm pumped.
In the shoot.
Everybody think Jeremiah Smith's the greatest wide receiver to ever play football. We got answers. We got answers.
What are them answers?
We got answers.
Okay.
Yeah, I had Texas Ohio State. I also had 2 others. I figured Texas Ohio State would be a popular one. But yeah, I'm really, you talked about Julian saying, I'm really interested to see how he plays. Because, there was a quarterback battle. He wasn't for sure the starter.
Wasn't he
once
just named the starter
a week
last
ago?
week?
Yeah. So, it wasn't
So it's
guaranteed.
obviously close.
Yeah, it wasn't guaranteed he was going to play once Will Howard left. So I'm interested to see how that works, especially against, the Texas defense would be pretty hard first game to go against. It helps that it's at home, though. Yeah, because there's a lot of key returning players for each team, big names, and
But they also,
Honestly.
both teams also lost a lot of good people too. So
Yeah.
I think it'll be a great
We
game.
lost our wide receiver core. Matthew Golden's with the Packers.
Yeah.
Hey, you see Bond got-
Adonai Mitchell's somewhere. Isaiah Bond's.
Mitchell's on the
Yeah, this
Colts.
will be.
Yeah, Adonai Mitchell's on the Colts in there.
This will be both these QBs' first.
He's on the
starts.
Browns. Isaiah Bond got signed to the Browns.
Yeah, after his
Whole
spiel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We won't talk about that.
Yeah, I also have Georgia, Alabama. I'm not sure.
Game's always good.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I mean,
that's fair.
No
Probably-
matter how bad Alabama or Georgia is, they still it's always
yeah,
it's a
like last
rivalry
year is
game,
one of the
dude.
most memorable games probably
Yeah,
of the
it's
whole
like
season.
it's like Auburn, Alabama. Auburn could be a 6-4 team, and they still could.
That was a
fight
good
against
game.
Alabama. Yeah, that's a
Because
good
it's
Yeah.
just the SEC has so many. I mean, they are a deep conference, so many good
Mhm.
teams. But Georgia and Alabama are
Except
always
Mississippi
up there.
State. They should not be there.
Or Vanderbilt. Actually,
And-
Vanderbilt beat Alabama.
Vanderbilt, yeah, I would say.
I feel like
Mississippi
this
State
is-
went what, 1-10, I think.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a big year for Alabama though, because after last year, obviously, what 9-3, 9-4 is still a really good season, but like for
Not for their
Alabama,
standards.
yeah, for Alabama, no. So like, I feel like Kalen DeBoer is under more heat, so like, I feel like this is a big year for them. And then, obviously, me and Will are Indiana fans. I think Indiana at Oregon will be an exciting game to watch, just because, well, yeah, first time playing Oregon, being in the Big Ten. Also, insane road environment at Oregon, and then just having to prove, because like obviously we heard all the strength of schedule talks,
Yeah.
and we couldn't beat our 2 losses to Ohio State, Notre Dame. So like if we would be able to beat, like, because we have Oregon on our schedule, we have Penn State, like if we would be able to beat one of those teams, like I feel like that would kind of prove ourselves more.
I think
As-
if Indiana stays healthy, I think it'll be a good game. But
Yeah.
if we lose someone important, I think we could get destroyed very
That's
easily.
true. Yeah.
If we're healthy, I think it'll be close.
Excited to see how Fernando Mendoza plays. I think that'll be really
Wait,
exciting.
Cal? Is that what it was? Cal?
Yeah.
Was he a Ball State guy for 2 years ago? I feel like when I rebuilt Ball State on NCAA, he was a quarterback.
Oh, I don't know.
He was at Cal last year.
I know.
Last
Cal
year,
last
I
year,
don't
right
know where
on
he
2
went
years ago.
before.
I don't know.
I think, is he only a sophomore? Or I think he might be a
He's a
junior.
junior.
Yeah, because they played really good. Obviously, when California played Miami, College Game Day was there. They were up like 3 scores.
Nope, he did not go to Ball State. He committed to Yale and then flipped to Cal. So we got ourselves a
Genius.
genius on our hands.
I will say, from what I've seen, everyone says this guy is a lot better than Curtis Work was.
Which
in
Curtis
training
Work was
camp.
in.
So
Heisman
imagine what
voting.
Sig can do with,
And we
Yeah.
still got Surratt.
yeah, and what Curtis tore his ACL like week 1.
He played the whole season on
Yeah,
Thursday.
and broke his thumb too, and played
Yeah.
in the bowl game. Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Now he's just got a
And
bowl.
we still have an insane defense. Which
Yeah.
I know that's opposite side ball, but
Yeah, it'll be a fun year.
oh yeah.
Is it wheel time, guys?
It is wheel time.
Oh.
So another one of the topics that we voted on, was earlier today. Oh my gosh, I just went off the system. Okay. So earlier today, I typed up all 33 it says here.
Oh, you typed.
Yeah, I typed
Shit.
it. So I couldn't find any of them. All FBS teams, and we're gonna kind of try and spin this wheel and see what we land on. And then I'm gonna look up their schedule, and we're going to predict their schedule. We're kind of just go down the road and see who we got.
So I'm starting.
You'll start it. Hopefully, we don't get like a big name team, or that's gonna be stupid. But
We could even just respin. We have so many options.
I know, but we'll just see. Hopefully, we get something good.
Let's see what happens.
Texas A&M.
Oh, that's not.
This isn't too bad.
I mean,
I ain't
Big name in the SEC, but like, I feel like
They were good last year, but they lost a lot of people.
Yeah,
They
Mike
were
Elko.
They
though.
were okay last year.
Yeah, Mike Elko does a good job. Yes.
Well, first, as I look at the schedule, they
Oh, it's
they
fun.
start off with UTSA and Utah State.
Okay.
That both at home.
This will
two-
probably be a good one to rank because Texas A&M is not a good one.
Yeah,
Okay.
especially with that being in a hard conference.
Okay, yeah.
At Notre Dame will be close.
Didn't Notre
You
Dame
just
beat
go
them
like
at their
we'll go
place?
game by game. So like UTSA, Texas A&M, you start it, and then I'll go, and then he goes, and then we'll go to the next game. Does that make sense?
No, not at all.
So like you say.
So I say
UTSA,
week
Texas
1,
A&M.
you say week 2.
No, you say week 1. I say week 1. He says
Oh,
week 1.
we all
you
got
say
our own
week
teams.
2.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense now.
Okay.
My bad. All right, week 1, UTSA. I don't need to say anything. Texas A&M is winning.
I also have Texas A&M.
Obviously, Texas A&M. I think that's not even gonna be close.
Week 2, Utah State versus Texas A&M at Texas A&M.
Again, this isn't Jordan Love's Utah State team. I'm taking Texas A&M.
We'll go Texas A&M.
Yeah, I'll have also Texas A&M. I
That
don't
would be
see.
different, Jonah.
No, not yet.
Predicting something.
Week 3, Texas A&M at Notre Dame.
This would be a good game.
What was it, last year? Texas A&M beat Notre Dame?
I thought Notre Dame won.
Notre Dame won, yeah, because this one Texas A&M was ranked, I think.
Notre
Yeah.
Dame won by 10.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
right.
I have no idea. Notre Dame lost Riley Leonard and their really good running back and Xavier Watts.
Who is their quarterback now?
No.
I don't even. Yeah, I didn't pay attention.
It's not a Notre Dame guy. But I'm gonna take Texas A&M because they're an SEC school versus an ACC. They're not even in
Right,
conference
not
anymore.
conference
No,
team.
yeah, non-conference team. I'll take Texas A&M.
So, really, I think Notre Dame has one of the more, not elite, but like a good defense in the country. And I've seen how Texas A&M played against Texas, obviously as a Texas fan. And Texas A&M's offense just kind of struggles against good pass covering and good blitzing teams. So I'm really going to have to go Notre Dame here, just because I don't really like Texas A&M. But I think Notre Dame's going to win this one.
Yeah, I was also going Notre Dame. Just the environment in South Bend. I mean, we both watched Indiana get, basically destroyed by Notre Dame. I mean, that environment's insane, and no matter who the quarterback is at Notre Dame, I feel like. I know, I'm smelling
good,
that.
dude.
I'm smelling that when Will was
I'm going
talking.
to go out the door.
But yeah, Notre Dame just has one of the best programs in all of college football, so I really think Notre Dame in this one.
Alright, so we got A&M Auburn.
A&M Auburn. This game was overtime last year, 43-41 Auburn. And it was at A&M. Or no, it was at Auburn. It was at Auburn.
So yeah, college.
So it's
it'll be
at
College
A&M
Station.
this year. This is a tough one for me. Auburn's really good.
Yeah. But it's at College
A&M.
Station, which is one of the hard, probably if not the hardest.
Yeah. I'm gonna take them because they're home. I'm gonna take A&M because they're home.
I'm gonna go with that, and I just don't know how Auburn's gonna compete with such a loud environment. Because they were at home last year and they got boosted. They
Yeah, they
still
almost
barely
lost,
escaped
yeah.
with one.
So yeah.
So yeah, Texas A&M.
Yeah, I was also going Texas A&M because I feel like as of late, Auburn hasn't had the greatest teams. So and going into College Station will just be an insane environment.
Yeah.
No matter who they're playing.
Mississippi State.
Mississippi State. Do
I
we even
think-
have to go down the line
I
here?
think we all know where I stand on Mississippi State.
Okay.
You expressed that earlier.
Yeah.
So with that, we will all be taking Mississippi State.
Yeah.
35-25 Mississippi
35-25
State.
Mississippi State. Okay.
Imagine.
Next
Go
up.
State.
We look back on the episode and Texas A&M gets upset.
Yeah, that'd be the craziest thing ever.
What series, Jonah?
Florida at Texas A&M.
Okay, well, Florida's got Lagway. Very. Anthony Richardson, but can throw a check down.
Yeah, but they had Lagway last year, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Well, did they play him early in the season? Because they had Graham Mertz at the start of the
Oh,
season.
you're right. I think Lagway.
And then he got hurt.
Season.
So,
I think Lagway
I don't
played
know.
second.
He started eventually, but I don't know.
I think it was like
And they
halfway
did play him at
through.
the. So this would have been Graham Mertz. They lost.
And we all saw what Graham Mertz did in the preseason. Went like 5 for 11 with 3 picks. I'm taking, but it's A&M. I feel like I'm picking Florida.
Yeah, but
because
you gotta think good SEC teams who have played there before know what it's like.
that's
And
true.
I think that Florida.
I'm picking Florida because I can't have them starting off like 7-0.
Yeah,
Wherever we're at right now.
Yeah. What? Oh, we're
That's my
6 weeks. 2-0, 2-1, 3-0, or 3-1, 4-1. They're 4-1 right now. So
Well,
so
he
5-0 for me.
Yeah, because he picked A&M over Notre Dame.
yeah, 5-0
And
for
like
you.
A&M is good, but I don't think they're that good. So I'm picking Florida.
I'll go Florida as well.
I was also going to go Florida. I kind of thought we'd have some different answers, but
Yeah, it actually shocks me.
and this is a big year for Billy Napier to keep his job at Florida because obviously they were known as a powerhouse and they want to get back to that standing, but things haven't been great as of late.
Next up, Texas A&M at Arkansas.
I haven't watched an Arkansas game in
You're
like 5
not
years.
missing on them.
They're like
Not
Were
missing
they
out on
any
anything.
good last year?
they're like very middle. Of the
They were like the middle SEC, like about as mid as.
Like the last time I watched the
Like,
Razorbacks
Texas
was the
A&M beat
Greater
by 4.
movie
Yeah,
when
yeah, great movie.
Bosworth went there, whatever.
Yeah.
They lost. Okay. They beat Texas Tech in Liberty Bowl.
Yeah, it's Texas Tech.
That's not Baker Mayfield. It's Texas.
They threw 60 on Mississippi State.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm taking Texas A&M.
Yeah, I'll go Texas A&M as well.
Yep, Texas A&M. I don't really see Arkansas playing much.
Oh, here we go. This is gonna be a tough part of the schedule.
Okay,
Oh,
here
yeah.
we're getting into
Until
more
you get to
interesting stuff.
Samford, the second
Yeah.
to last week of the season.
We're not there yet.
That's an SEC game. That's an SEC schedule for you. Texas A&M at LSU.
I'm taking LSU because I want Garrett Nussmeier to be my next quarterback for the Indianapolis Colts if Arch
Ooh.
Manning is not available.
Yeah, I just think LSU has kind of really dominated this rivalry the past couple of years, except for last year, of course. Texas A&M beat them, but it was at Texas A&M and they still barely won.
Yeah.
So I am gonna have to go LSU.
Yeah, I was also taking LSU. Again, I mean, I know I've talked about Texas A&M's environment, but Death Valley, like, nation, across the nation known as one of the toughest places to play. And I feel like LSU is going to be way better than they were last year.
All right, Texas A&M at Missouri.
I'm picking Missouri for 2 reasons. One, SEC teams always have that one upset that they shouldn't win in conference or they shouldn't lose in conference, but they do.
Yeah, because Missouri got beat.
Vanderbilt.
Missouri got beat by like 30 last year. It was like 41-10.
Yeah. I'm
It was-
feeling
It was
Mizzou.
at Texas A&M.
I'm feeling Mizzou. They may have lost Luther Burden. I couldn't name a player on their team, but I want Mizzou.
I like that pick, but I'm gonna have to go Texas A&M. I just don't think that's
It's at Mizzou.
I don't. Oh yeah, that makes a difference. Yep.
I thought for sure I was going to be the only one. I was also going to pick Mizzou. I feel like it's just a
Yeah,
sneaky
Jonah knows.
place. Yeah, because like you said, there's always that upset.
There's always an upset.
It's a sneaky team.
Do they not play Vanderbilt this year? Huh.
No.
Alright.
All right. Next up is South Carolina at Texas A&M.
Give me an A&M. The Gamecocks were they're pretty solid last year actually. They were ranked like 10th at one point.
Yeah, there.
They still have Lenore Sellers,
They do.
who is also the Anthony Richardson.
With glasses. Well,
Glasses.
also
Anthony Richardson wears glasses now. I don't know. Every time I think of just a big mobile quarterback that can throw the ball far, I just think of that. Anthony Richardson. Please be good, bro. Please just come back and be good.
We're not getting off that topic.
No, dude, it haunts me, Jonah. It haunts me. 12 quarterbacks, Jonah.
Yeah, I
Since
saw
Luck
that.
retired.
That's
12.
insane. And let's say
Yeah,
Luck
give me
retired.
A&M. Sorry for getting off topic, saying.
Yeah, I'm also going A&M. I don't care how goggly Lenore Sellers says he can't compete.
Dang.
Well, I was gonna go South Carolina. I've actually watched a good amount of South Carolina.
I did
this
too.
year.
I watched
feel
a
like,
lot.
Yeah, and I mean Lenore Sellers impressed me, and I feel like they were always able to pull out the close games. I feel like this would be a close game, and I
They
feel
have like 2 great pass rushers, don't they? Or did one of them go to the draft?
One of them was a good.
yeah.
But I know they still have the one. Yeah.
Yeah, I got Texas A&M on a 3-game losing streak here in the middle of the season. I don't know.
You got him
Three?
at 5-5. Right?
Ellis, really?
Jeez,
LSU,
Jonah.
Missouri, and South Carolina.
Well, I think the
I think
win
we
streak
can
ends
also-
here.
The lose streak.
Oh yeah.
I think they can also we can skip over this one. Samford at Texas A&M.
Classic SEC schedule. right
Classic SEC schedule. And the last game,
I know,
Texas
this
A&M
guy's got time
at
to say
Texas. I have a lot of things to say.
I'm taking Texas at Texas. Arch Manning's better than whoever the quarterback is for Texas A&M.
I can picture him. I can't picture his name. He's number 10. I know that.
Yeah, he's-
Is it the same guy as last year?
I think so. Pretty sure.
Marcel Reed.
Yeah.
Amari Niblack. He transferred from Texas.
Traitor. Ooh.
Traitor.
And the only other reason I know that quarterback's name is because in my receiver build in Road to Glory, I transferred to Texas A&M. He's my quarterback. There you go.
Was he good? This is important here.
I don't know. Any team I went to, none of the quarterbacks could throw the deep ball. Like if I
That
had asked
stupid
for
glitch where they just punt the ball basically. So
Yeah,
it's
if-
straight up in the air.
either that, or if I ask for a lob, it'll still be like a bullet. I don't know.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I'm taking Texas. And I also don't want to make my co-host mad, so I'm just going to pick Texas.
So
yeah, I know we got
Yeah,
to pay our respects.
Yeah. I don't want kicked off the podcast.
I just think Texas arguably has almost a better defense than what they did last year. And we just really shut out Texas A&M. Well, we didn't shut them out, but we shut them down. I mean, they had first and goal from their 3, and we stopped them and got a turnover on downs. And I just think Quinn Ewers kind of diced up their defense, and he wasn't a very good dicing up quarterback. He kind of liked the long ball a lot, and I just think Arch Manning is gonna. He can use his legs, so Texas A&M is just gonna be guessing, and I just don't think that's what they want to do. So.
Yeah, I also had Texas because I just think Texas is going to be one of the more dominant teams. Not because Zane's sitting right beside me, but just because I believe they'll be pretty dominant. And yeah, I didn't realize I had Texas A&M losing that many games. I think they finished with a losing record.
Yeah, final. Will, you had them at 8-4. I had them at 8-4, and Jonah had them at 6-6, which is probably the more realistic pick here.
No, you
I
never
don't
know.
know. I mean, SEC football
Unpredictable.
changes every other week, so I don't know.
Yeah.
They probably will reschedule, and they'll just have a new schedule by the time the season starts.
Yeah.
We'll see about that.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. All right. I think that's it.
Is that ever
Season 2, Episode 1, with special guests next week. Can't tell you though.
surprise?
Surprise guest.
Be here Thursday.
Thursday at
This is like
3 o'clock Central Time, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard
Eastern.
Time. I was thinking of my fantasy football draft times.
That's so dumb when they do that. I remember I played so many drafts and it would be 3 hours.
Well, it was Atlantic time, and it drafted at 3 in the morning for us,
Yeah.
and we just
Yeah.
had random
Yeah, there's
players
one
on our
year-
team.
Yeah, because one draft we had at, someone said it's 9 p.m. or something, and it turned out being not 9 p.m.
Yeah, no.
I woke up and my team was drafted, so
It's
I'm at
so
9 p.m. I'm sitting, falling asleep, and then I wake up at 3 in the morning. I got some goofball at quarterback.
yeah.
I got Tom Brady when he still played. All right, well, I think that does it for season 2, episode 1, with many more episodes to come. So thank you for watching the Benchwarmers podcast.